What's good, my Nakama? Fudgerple Daddy here, bringing you guys another Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Blazing video. And today, guys, we're taking on the Limit Break mission, the newest one with Tsunade. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it auto, and I'm going to be explaining why you really do need to do this mission if you have these units. And if you guys are excited for that, please remember to like the video and don't forget to subscribe to join the Nakama Nation for more Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Blazing content and mobile gaming in general. So, basically, I'll explain to you guys, the way that I run this is with an auto, well, I run this auto, obviously, because this mission is actually one of the easiest ones we've gotten so far. Let's just get the Sasuke, why not? And I will show you the team that I actually do use for this. I mean, you know what, this team would actually work very, very well. I'll just change Kakashi right quick, and I'll just get a stronger unit. Basically, I run all skill units. I'll show you the team after I do this. Let's put in Sasori because he's the strongest skill unit I have. But let me just go a little ways into here and pick. Yeah, so this is the team I typically use. It's all of the skill units that are really good. It's very interchangeable though. You don't need to have all these units. You could even have something like what I showed you right over here. You don't need to bring Sakura. If you have Jiraiya's work especially well with this. But I'm going to do it auto, so it doesn't really matter what units we have on the bottom because we're really not going to be using them, so their buddy skill is very important, and that being healing is very nice. Now, let's talk about the units that you can limit break. There are 6 new units that you can limit break, and they are Shukaku Gaara, Rock Lee, Rasengan Naruto, Chidori Sasuke, and who am I missing? Tsunade and Neji. So, these units are all really, really good in their own right, and they just are fantastic. So, let's start off with the top of the list with the people that you can actually see their limit break information in the game, well, in the Naruto, in the Blazing Fest description. So, Gaara, Shukaku Gaara, when you max him out to level 150, he gains 1,818 health, and his strength goes up to 2,258. Now, this is actually stronger than Zabuza when you max out Zabuza, making Shukaku Gaara one of the best wisdom units. I believe he's actually the best mid-range wisdom unit that you can actually have. So he becomes phenomenal, especially if you have extra copies of him. If you can get his cost lower and even get his damage reducing abilities, he becomes that much better. Now, next on the list is actually Rock Lee. Now, Rock Lee, he used to be the strongest unit in the game, and with his limit break, he does that. He goes right back to the strongest in terms of pure strength at 2,068 health and a whopping 2,734 strength. Now, this is ridiculous, guys. Honestly, that's just so much strength. It's ridiculous. Like, that's the most we've ever had on a character. But the thing with Rock Lee, I've never really, honestly, really liked him. I never thought he was the best character. He is the strongest character, I'm not going to argue that, but he's not that great. He doesn't provide anything more than just pure raw strength. So but if you do have him and you are in need of a very strong unit, Rock Lee is definitely that unit. Moving on to Rasengan Naruto, he's actually on the field right now. When you limit break him to max, it's 1,944 health and 1,986 strength. Now, you might be thinking that's not that great, but because of his jutsus, you can actually boost that attack substantially with every time you do the jutsu. So he becomes very, very strong, especially on a body only team. He's one of the best body units in my opinion, and I can't wait to max out his limit break. Next on the list is actually Chidori Sasuke. Now, he becomes one of the best bravery units in my opinion with 1,964 health and 2,034 strength, and that's really good, especially if you're facing a raid that has if a person has a barrier on the raid, such as the Shukaku Gaara raid or the Jiroba raid. Also, the Tobirama raid also does that. He also puts up a barrier, so he becomes really good for those kinds of raids. If you don't have a Butterfly Choji with one ability on him, he becomes very, very crucial in that sense. So he becomes very, very good, and it's a character that you're going to want. If you have him, you're going to want to limit break him all the way to full. Now, we're going to get into the 2 best characters in my opinion. So we're going to start off with Neji Hyuga. Now, guys, Neji has always been one of my favorite characters because he is so useful in terms of his strength. Hey, Chidori Sasuke, nice. In terms of his strength, in terms of what he does as an ability, and as like field and skill abilities, and his jutsus are very, very useful. I'm just gonna run this again because, you know, I need to run it, so you might as well see it again while I'm talking. So let's just go into strength because I want to bring a Sasuke. So what I was saying, yeah, so Neji, he's one of the most useful units in the game, and now he's even better with his Limit Break. At max Limit Broken, guys, he goes to a whopping 2,084 health, and then his strength becomes 2,478, guys. We just got one of the best skill units back on the best list. Like, he just becomes so much better. I really want to get some more Neji drops now, just to lower his cost so I can add him to my all 6-star team. But I digress. He becomes so good. He does so much more damage now. He has so much more health. And I believe out of all of them, this one and the next unit I'm going to talk about have the highest exponential growth between limit breaks. So very, very, very useful to limit break these units. Now the last unit, the Bay of Bays, the waifu, Tsunade, she gets her limit break finally. She's been needing one because we have all these new healers and everyone's like, oh, these healers are so much better. I personally always believe that Tsunade's always been the best healer. She's gonna stay that, and now she does, guys. When she limit breaks to level 150, her health goes to 2,216, and then her strength goes to 2,482. I believe that's the strongest heart unit we've gotten up to this point. Like, just hands down. I know she's a short-ranged unit, but it doesn't matter because she is so goddamn strong, guys. Honestly, she's super strong, and I'm so happy. That's why I'm doing this mission so much. I want to limit break her all the way to 150. I'm close to getting my Sasuke limit broken all the way to 150. He's going to be my first unit to get to max limit broken, but I want Tsunade to be my second, honestly. Now, there are 5 different units you could actually fight as mini bosses in this stage. There's Kabuto, there's Orochimaru, there's Naruto, and then who am I missing? Well, there's Jiraiya. There's 2 different kinds of Jiraiyas, and obviously Tsunade. So Tsunade, I believe, has a chance of dropping a random crystal. I don't know if it's a definite drop, but Kabuto drops the Rasengan Naruto. Naruto drops Chidori Sasuke. Orochimaru drops Rock Lee. Oh yeah, and there's Shizune. That's right. Shizune is also included in that. Shizune drops, who was it? I believe that's Neji. Or was it Gaara? I think it was Neji. And then there are 2 Jiraiyas. One Jiraiya drops... there's one has open arms, one has like crossed arms. One drops Gaara, and the other one drops the Tsunade. So very, very, very useful raid, guys. If you have these units, please run it. Please get them limit broken. I know it's a hassle. You need to get 73 crystals. You need to get 15 million Rio, and this mission itself. Out of all of the limit break missions, I've found that this limit break mission, it's the easiest, but it also has the hardest drop rates. So, I mean, that's up to par, right? Yeah, and see, we got Rock Lee this time instead. So, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope this helped out at least a little bit. I'm still working on limit break. I've limit broken Tsunade once, and I'll be able to limit break her like 2 more times. So that's going to be really cool. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like it, and don't forget to subscribe to join the Nakama Nation for more Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Blazing and more mobile gaming content. I've been Fudgeable Daddy, and I will see you guys later. Peace!